Welcome to The Journey. Good afternoon and welcome to The Journey with Drea. I am your host, Drea, and I am not sure if you all have noticed, but I've been a little off kilter this week. I didn't do my normal Monday motivational moment because I just didn't have it in me this week. I am in a season where I am letting go and disconnecting from anything that doesn't invite ease and joy. Let me say it one more time just in case you all didn't hear me clearly. I am in a space at 45 years old on November the 22nd in the year of our Lord 2024 that I am disconnecting and releasing anything that does not free flow into my life and provide joy. As a woman and now a single mother, I had to take a step back and realize that some of the things in my life that I held on to so tightly were really being held on to by my ego and not by my inner self. Sure, we all want it to look good. We want it to look good to other people. But then what do we do when it starts to make us feel bad? When what looks good on the outside begins to make us feel bad on the inside. Remember in the song Get It Together by India.Arie when she said, "And now your chest burns and your back aches." That is how stress manifests in my body. I wake up some mornings feeling like I am 90 years old. And I woke up one morning last week and decided enough was enough. For me, what does this shift look like? I don't care if it's finding a new job because this corporate job has you so stressed out that your hair is starting to fall out. Giving back a vehicle that you're paying $1,000 a month to drive because you can no longer afford it, but the aesthetic is nice. But you having chest pain laying in the bed at night because you're thinking about each month, how am I going to foot the bill for this? I realized I was keeping up appearances to please and appease everyone but myself. As I begin to grow and evolve more on this journey, I am learning that there are some things, a lot of things, that just don't mean that much to me anymore. I'm no longer concerned with having a luxury vehicle. I'm no longer concerned with sitting at a corporate job for the top dollar. I'm no longer concerned with the aesthetic of who I hang out with or who I should have in my life or who society thinks that I should have in my life. I'm no longer concerned with any of those things. I'll tell you what is important to me. Waking up in the morning, waking up my child, being able to have coffee and fellowship with her before she leaves out of the door to start her day, making sure that she is balanced before I release her out into the world. Being at home when she gets out of school to hear about how her day went and not having her here alone until 5:30, 6 o'clock when I'm coming home from the hustle and bustle and so exhausted that I have nothing to give her. The type of friendships and kinships and connections that I have developed, conversations that I am having with my friends, rather than gossip, let's talk about our healing. Let's discuss how when one of us is in a space that is not 100% positive, let's discuss the solution. And let's have solution-based conversations around how we are going to assist each other and assist one another with guiding one another out of that space. Am I being poured into when my glass is empty? Am I pouring out to my loved ones when their glass is empty? Are we evenly pouring into one another? I think somewhere along the line, I began to hold myself to a standard of what I thought I was supposed to be doing or how I thought I should be living my life. But in reality, I was only doing it to please everyone else because that is what I thought everyone else expected of me. I'm really beginning to realize that we have been given a false sense of what a fruitful, juicy life is supposed to look like. And we've 100% equated that to the almighty dollar and financial gain. And where I am on this journey, I no longer ask myself, how does this make me look? The biggest question that I am asking myself in this moment is, how does that make me feel? And I am applying that to everything. When someone invites me somewhere, I sit with it for a little while and ask myself, okay, I know what this crowd is going to be like. I know what this is going to look like. How is this going to move me? How is this going to make me feel? My yeses are yeses and my no's are no's. And in more recent days, some of my no's have become hell no. I am finding that I am taking an inventory checklist of my feelings and emotions about any and everything that is being applied to or inserted in my life. And if I could offer any advice, I would suggest you all do the same. Well, everyone, that is my time. As always, I want to thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you. I would like to start highlighting a small business on every podcast free of charge. I just want to give shouts out to small business owners. If you are interested, you can message me on Facebook. You can DM me on TikTok or Instagram, and I will respond. Again, thank you for joining The Journey with Drea. I am your host, Drea, and you all have an amazing week. Welcome to The Journey.